One laptop on this list costs under $500, yet it outlasts machines that cost twice as much. Over 16 hours on a single charge, with 16 gigs of RAM to match, and it is not the cheapest option here, not even close. We put 5 of the best budget laptops head-to-head and scored them across the 11 expert reviews we analyzed from outlets like Tom's Guide, PCWorld, RTINGS, and TechRadar on real-world performance, battery, display, portability, and value. No spec sheet guessing. These scores come from hands-on testing, where real-world battery and speed often differ from the marketing numbers. Shocking, we know. Here's the countdown, worst to best. At number 5, the Asus Chromebook CX15, around $269 to $300 at the time of recording, one of the least expensive laptops Tom's Guide has tested. That rock-bottom price frees up budget for a backpack, headphones, or even a printer, famously the most obedient of all machines. Reviewers say it doesn't disappoint for the money, and because it runs Chrome OS, you get built-in security and automatic updates with almost no maintenance. The trade-off is real, though. Entry-level hardware means it's strictly for the lightest workloads, web browsing, documents, and streaming. And like any Chromebook, it depends heavily on a reliable Wi-Fi connection for most schoolwork. It scores a 7.0, best for students on the tightest possible budget. Just confirm its exact RAM and storage first, since the reviews we found didn't fully spell them out. Number 4 is the Lenovo Chromebook Duet 3, an 11-inch 2-in-1 that detaches from its keyboard into a tablet. And unlike many rival Chrome tablets, that keyboard cover is included at no extra cost. Powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 7C chip, it's the most portable pick on this list, with a bright screen and over 10 hours of tested battery, so it doubles as a reader and a laptop. But the keyboard cover feels flimsy and takes practice for anything beyond short typing like email. And that small 11-inch screen is tight for long research or document work. It lands at 7.4, the one to get if portability matters more to you than screen size. At number 3, the Acer Chromebook Plus 515, around $399. Its Chromebook Plus certification means it clears a higher hardware and software bar than a standard Chromebook, and it shows. Everyday performance feels speedy and responsive. The 15.6-inch screen is roomy for streaming and reading. The speakers are surprisingly good for a cheap laptop, and there are enough ports to run an external monitor. The downsides? Screen brightness and color aren't as strong as pricier machines, and Chrome OS stays more limited than Windows for offline or specialized desktop software. It earns an 8.0, a great fit for students who mostly live in Google Docs, Classroom, and web apps. Number 2, and the value standout, the Acer Aspire Go 15, around $299. This is a full Windows 11 laptop for one of the lowest prices we tested, which leaves room in your budget for a bag, a mouse, or accessories. You get a comfortable, well-spaced keyboard that's rare at this price, a generous port selection, USB-A, USB-C, and HDMI, so no dongle bag, and more than 10 hours of tested battery. The honest trade-offs? Performance can feel a little sluggish, so it's not the one for big photo or video projects, and the 720p webcam is weak on video calls. It scores 8.2, our top pick if you specifically need Windows on a shoestring. And number 1, the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3X, around $449, and the machine behind that opening hook. It pairs 16 gigs of RAM with a 512 gigabytes SSD, more storage and memory than many pricier rivals, behind a 15.3-inch Full HD Plus IPS touchscreen. Battery is the headline. Over 16 hours in testing, among the very best in the under 500 class. That is a full school day, the commute home, and a movie to spare. Lenovo's signature comfortable keyboard makes long essay and note-taking sessions easier, and the touchscreen adds flexibility for annotating PDFs and slides. 2 fair warnings. Reviewers focused on everyday productivity, so there are no benchmarks for heavier creative work like photo or video editing, and its Snapdragon X processor is ARM-based, a newer Windows platform than the Intel and AMD chips you might be used to. It takes the top score of the group, a 9.0. So, the verdict. The Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3X is the best all-rounder under $500. Nothing else here matches its blend of memory, storage, screen, and battery. If you want to spend less, the Acer Aspire Go 15 is the value pick, a genuine Windows machine for around $299. One product almost made the cut. Apple's budget MacBook Neo was a student favorite near $499, but a June 2026 price increase pushed it to $599 and above, out of this bracket. And one reality check before you buy. None of these 5 are built for demanding creative coursework like video editing or CAD, and 3 of them are Chromebooks that lean on steady Wi-Fi for most schoolwork. The full ranking is waiting in the description, so give it a look. And if this saved you from reading a stack of reviews, subscribe. We post a fresh buying guide every week.